Be the change you wish to see in the world. A quote by Mahatma Gandhi. I cannot tell you the first time I read this quote. That's how long it has stuck with me. For me, this quote is similar to the golden rule. If I want to see a change in the world, I have to be the change, big or small. I always grew up hearing my mother tell me to be a kind person. Growing up as a kind person has made me want to make a change in the world, make it a kinder and better place. In addition to my morals, I grew up as someone who lived a comfortable life. My family had a good house, and I had a few good friends. However, it felt like everything changed when I went into 5th grade. I was bullied by a group of kids for reasons that were unknown to me. I lost all my friends, and I no longer wanted to go to, I had lost all my friends and started to spiral into one of my worst depressive episodes. I stopped talking to my family, and I no longer wanted to go to school. Then I came out as queer in 6th grade, which only made people avoid me since I grew up in a slightly conservative area. Then in 2020, near the end of my 6th grade year, COVID had hit. When we entered the pandemic, my mom saw it as the perfect opportunity to fulfill her dreams of living on the road in an RV and traveling around the US. I was unopinionated about her decision since there wasn't much to do at home anyway. We upgraded our camper to a bigger and better RV. We rented out our house and we hit the road for what would be the next 2 years of my life. The first year, I admit, was not favorable to younger me. We had traveled to new places every 3 or 4 days, which was all very overwhelming. And we had been to 27 national parks in the first year, which was a lot, as you can imagine. Eventually later in the year, we started to slow down, and this is when I could really start to look around me and see the diversity in the communities. Looking at all these new minorities, such as the queer community, people with mental health illnesses, people of color, people with disabilities, people with varying genders, and people with different religious minorities. I got a better firsthand experience of minorities being oppressed, both openly and secretively. I started to realize that the minorities that I am a part of, such as the queer community, mental health illnesses, and gender identity, have over time brought more awareness and advocacy for themselves. This has really helped the world become aware of the discrimination members face and has started to help these minorities become less oppressed. Being in these communities that are slowly becoming more accepted is great because I am able to openly express myself without fear of discrimination in most parts of the world. It's comforting to know I'm not alone in these communities because I know we work hard to advocate for ourselves. However, I'm still aware that there are some minorities that are underrepresented and still face oppression and discrimination. That's why I want to help make it a world of equality where there are no minorities that still face oppression. That's how I ended up here at Friends Forever International. FFI will help me become a responsible leader with the skills needed to help bring awareness to these other oppressed minorities that still need it. FFI will give me the ability to speak up and do what I want in the future, make a change. I won't lie to you, I still don't know how exactly I'm going to make this change. Maybe I will become a teacher to make a change for a future. Or maybe I will become a therapist and make a change during the darkest moments. Although I am nervous about not knowing what to do yet, I do know that as Victor Hugo said, even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. I will help make a change in the community, the people, and the minorities. For my mother once told me to always be kind, so that's exactly what I'll do.